Hello, my name is Andrew and I'm the head of design at JIBB. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the JIBB app inside a Webex meeting. As you can see, I've already started my meeting inside Webex, and in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see this apps button that I'm going to click, then navigate down to the JIBB app. Now, once the JIBB app opens, if it's the first time you're using this, it's going to present you with the login screen. Once you've logged in, you don't have to log in again. I'm going to log in with my Webex account, or you could use an email address and password if that's how you signed up. Basically, I'm going to click login with Webex. Okay, now that's logging in, we're going to land inside of our JIBB workspace. I might also mention that you can drag this across like that to make this space a lot bigger. Depending on how many people you have in your meeting, you can use this to maximize or minimize the amount of space your workspace is taking up. Now, first thing you do once you're inside your JIBB workspace is open the control panel using the orange icon in the top right. And here you'll be able to see what kind of surface, input, and camera you're using, as well as a preview before you click start. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the JIBB app inside Webex using your webcam, using either a whiteboard, as you can see behind me, just a regular piece of paper, and even a handheld dry erase board, flip, lapboard, portable marker board, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, to begin with, I'm going to select whiteboard as my surface. I've already got webcam and I've got a Cisco Webex desk camera, which is mounted on top of my monitor. And to start with, you can either click start and it will automatically detect the surface of your whiteboard, or I'm going to click start. And in this case, it's also the first time I'm using this setup, so it'll ask for access or it'll allow JIBB to use camera. I'm going to click allow. Now, as you can see behind me, I'm just going to adjust my monitor, aim down a little bit at the, you want to make sure that the whole writing surface, or as much of the writing surface that you're planning to use, is inside the camera preview. Now, you could click start and automatic detection will try and find the whole surface area, or in this case, I'm going to show you this new feature we've got called manual surface detection. Basically, click the crop icon, drag the corners, move out of the way so I can see. And this is handy if you've got a really weird shaped or very large whiteboard where you only want to maybe use a particular portion. So you're only going to write in this half, you can select just that half. But in this case, I'm going to use the whole area. So once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to click start and then allow the surface detection to take place. And as you'll see down here, a frame will be drawn around to confirm that that's the area you're going to be writing on. You'll also see a notification to start writing, which is what we're about to do. So, as you can see, it's displaying my writing as I write it. And if I want, I can zoom in and out using these icons here. And another thing I should mention is after setting up via the control panel and clicking start, you'll notice that there's actually a new button that's appeared called Open Together. Say you've been setting up for a meeting, you're waiting for participants to join. You might do this beforehand where you've got everything set up and ready to go. But as soon as people join your meeting and you want them to be able to see exactly what's happening here, you'll click Open Together. Unless you click that, no one will be able to see your writing. So just keep that in mind if you're actually planning to share this with other people. So the other thing I should mention is when you're using whiteboard, you can actually remove content like this by rubbing it out. Always try to make sure you've got a clean whiteboard and a good marker. Always makes a big difference, but I'm just going to wait until that content disappears like so, and I can draw something else. Okay. So there you go. Now that we've shown how JIBB works with webcam and whiteboard, I'm going to click stop. Next, I'm going to show you how to use JIBB with just a piece of paper. So this piece of paper I've just got folded in half, which makes it easier to fit the whole page depending on how much space you've got on your desk. Usually folding in half makes it easier, and you've then also got more pages to write on, which I'll show you how that works as well. So I'm also, as I'm doing this, I'm going to put some extra footage showing exactly how I'm aiming my camera down at the piece of paper. But first, we're going to go to the control panel again. We're going to go from whiteboard to paper. Everything else is the same. I'm going to turn the camera preview on because this will make it easier to make sure the whole surface is inside the camera preview here as shown. So I'm going to try and keep that in the center, and then when I'm ready, I grab my pen. As you'll notice as well, manual surface detection isn't supported for paper, and that's because when you're writing, the paper might actually move, and as a result, automatic detection is better because it'll be responsive to the paper movement and have a better outcome. So anyway, I'm going to click start. As you'll see again down here, the surface should be highlighted in a green frame. There we go. And then obviously a notification to say you're ready to start writing. So this is if you've written everything that you want to on one particular page, or you run out of room, say you want to start a new page, all you have to do, you can do one of two things. You can simply just flip your page over like so, just put it back down, and this writing will disappear. And once it does, you'll be ready to start writing again. If you really want to, you can click stop and click start again as soon as you're ready if you wanted to pre-write something and then capture it immediately after. So anyway, as you see, the page is reset. Great. Here we go, and then that's the second page loaded properly. So next, I'm going to click stop again. This time, I'm going to show you how we would use a small lap board, dry erase board, paper-sized whiteboard, whatever you want to call it. Because it's about the size of a piece of paper, I'm just going to use the same method as we did with paper. I'm not actually going to change it to whiteboard because we're using the webcam, the whiteboard in the same way as we're using paper. So I'm just going to leave all the exact same settings here. I'm going to turn the camera preview on. Just going to maybe aim a little bit more down like this. Have that in the center. I've got my whiteboard marker here ready. It's best to use black if you have that available. Color is being released soon. So I'm going to click start, and again I'm going to show some other footage of how the camera looks as it's pointing down at my little whiteboard here. Again, you'll see that the surface is detected. Give us a notification to start writing. Here we go. Again, like a whiteboard or any of these scenarios, I'm just going to grab the eraser here. So say I made a mistake or I want to start again. I'll grab all of that out. You'll see all of this will disappear shortly. Again. There we go, a little bit of promo. So as you can see, JIBB works with whiteboard, paper, and a little miniature whiteboard on your desk, all using Webcam. If you're interested in learning how to use any of these surfaces with mobile, we've already got another video on our YouTube channel you can watch about using the mobile app, JIBB Connect, available on iOS and Android. But for now, that's the end of this video. If you want to sign up and get started, it's free to create an account via JIBB.ai, and you can sign up using Google, Webex, email address, whatever you like, and then start using it in Webex meetings. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.